So I gotta eat a ginger chew so I get this message out because my throat tends to act up when I'm trying to relieve a message. But I'm not gonna stop. It's a test. So give me a second. Now I'm ready to give this message. There is a specific type of person that you just need to stay clear of, right? And that is the person that says they believe in God, but then shows their true colors when you bring God into conversations, right? I know everybody knows one person that has done this in their life, to where you talk about God or you talk about Jesus specifically, and their whole demeanor changes. It's just they roll their eyes, they get disturbed at you talking about scripture, they get disturbed at you talking about God. God's gonna do this, God can do this is what God did for me. They get disturbed when you talk about your testimony. Their whole demeanor changes. These are people that want to believe in God, want to say that they believe in God, they want to say that they're Christians, but they're not actually Christians, right? Because I don't believe in the, like, you can be a lukewarm Christian. It's not a thing, right? You can just be lukewarm, right? And I had to understand that. Like, if you're lukewarm, that just means you're in the middle. You're not choosing. If you're a Christian, you're a Christian. If you're not a Christian, you're not a Christian. There's no lukewarm Christian. There's no such thing. So these people are trying to say that they're Christians, but they're not Christians because they refuse to add God into conversation. They refuse to read their Bible. They're like, I don't got to do all that. I believe in God, but I don't be doing the stuff that you be doing. Like, God ain't the reason for everything. Like, stop talking about him in every single conversation. Those type of people are very dangerous, right? Because I don't know about you, but if you want to bring up God in the conversation, oh, I'm all for it. We can talk about God for hours, right? If you get disturbed because somebody's talking about God in their conversation, you need to check your heart posture, because it's not okay. God is the reason for all of, he is literally behind all of this, right? Not meaning he's behind all the bad stuff happening, but he is the reason we are even here. Of course, he can help with your situation. Of course, you can go to him before you go to a doctor. Of course, you can go to him before you go to a finance therapist. Of course, you can go to him before you go to a counselor. Of course, you can go to him before you go to your mother, your father, your best friend, your siblings. Of course, he's going to be the answer to everything. So if we're talking about God in the conversation and you're disturbed, you have to figure out why. Why are you disturbed? And there's also the same group of people, same category, so where these type of people don't like to hear the word Jesus. They only like to call God God, right? They assume they're talking about, the Christian God, but they don't like to say Jesus. They don't like to say it. You ever run into these type of people? They only say God. They never say Jesus. Never say his name. Those people are dangerous because they're talking about just God. God, that's it. Just God. And it's like, you cannot get to the Father without going through the Son, right? That's biblical text. That means you cannot get to my Father. You can't even talk to him without going through me, without saying Jesus, without talking to me. You cannot get to him. You cannot get to him unless I sacrifice myself. That's it. I sacrifice myself so that you can get to him. You would not be able to get to him. So yes, you have to say Jesus, because I'm the reason you can even connect to him. So again, I don't know who needs to hear that, but those type of people are very dangerous because, again, they want to believe in God, but they don't like to be looked at as too godly or too religious. So they stay away from adding God into conversations. They get disturbed when you talk about God. Stay away from the type of people. They're very dangerous because they will slowly try to strip you back into your sinful ways. Slowly but surely. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but hope you pray on that. Hope you take that back to God and have a good day.